Anyway guys, welcome to Cutcher Neale. I'm Dean Menzies, I'm the finance manager, so essentially what I do for our clients and people outside the firm as well is I broker commercial and residential finance for them. So Cutcher Neale Finance, I believe we provide the best available options to our clients, and that's for a number of reasons. We've got a broad panel of lenders. We've got over 30 lenders available, and within that panel we've got specialised lenders, and I'll get to that shortly about what that means. Also, getting back to point one, following on from that, we implement our loan structures in accordance with the recommendations of our partners and senior accountants, and what that means is that we structure things in such a way for our clients that things like deductibility, uses that you wouldn't typically be able to set up from a bank when you go to them direct, we can do here. So we make sure we implement things in a under that client strategy in accordance with the partners' recommendations. And we have unique capabilities. So regarding unique capabilities, I consider ourselves to be the no mortgage insurance specialists, and I'll get to tell you what that means in a sec. We also provide the highest loan to value ratios with no lender's mortgage insurance in Newcastle. So if you go and get a home loan, your property value might be $500,000. With us, you can borrow up to 95% of that property value without a mortgage insurance cost for certain professionals and practitioners. But also for staff members like yourselves, you can borrow up to 85% without mortgage insurance. So for you guys, if you were to get a loan up to 85% without mortgage insurance premium, that would save you thousands of dollars. We're specialists in providing finance solutions for medical, dental and health professionals. And within Cutcher Neale's finance panel, we have a specialised lending panel that specifically looks after medical and health professionals, and we do many, awesome things for those clients, things that I would say no other broker in Newcastle can actually do. And one of those little capabilities which is great for hospital employed doctors is the future income policy. What that means is you might be a year one hospital employed doctor. We can actually look at your PAYG income plus any overtime that you earn, and we can project that income 2 years into the future and make it look like you essentially in the third year of your employment, which helps you borrow more money as a medico. So the reason we can do that is we've got specialised policies, as I've mentioned, and within that some of those specialised policies, doctors are obviously low risk, so we can do those projections for them to get them into their first home. So just going back to higher loan to value ratios with no mortgage insurance. So for you guys, everybody here, there's a potential to go up to 85% loan to value ratio for investment and owner-occupied property purchases with no mortgage insurance, of course. Health practitioners, banks love them, they get everything. So 95% loan to value ratio for owner-occupied purchases with no mortgage insurance, and up to 90% loan to value ratio for investment purposes. Other professionals, such as lawyers and solicitors earning greater than $150,000, you can go to 90% loan to value ratio with no mortgage insurance. And accountants, which quite a few of you guys no doubt are, when you get your CA or CPA and your income goes up in the future, an accountant that earns above 150K with those qualifications, you can go up to 90% loan to value ratio with no mortgage insurance. So, harping on about no lender's mortgage insurance, well, what's the big deal? So if we look at everybody in this room, conceivably you can all borrow up to 85% of a property value and have the mortgage insurance waived. So if we look at an example here, we've got a purchase price of $600,000, and we've got a column where there's mortgage insurance, and we've got another column where there's no mortgage insurance, and both at 85% loan to value ratio. Deposit at 85% is $90,000, that's the same in both columns. Stamp duty, depending if you're a first homeowner or not, a bunch of other things, that would normally cost $22,490. And then you look at the mortgage insurance premium. So if you were to borrow up to 85% and we could waive that premium, we're waiving $12,096, which, as I said, all you guys are potentially eligible for. And just a quick note too, if you took that mortgage insurance premium and you allowed your home loan to go for 30 years, which probably won't, but if it was to, we'd also be paying around another $8,700 in interest on that $12,096. if that mortgage insurance premium was added to your loan amount. So what I'm saying is, through us, we can do some pretty sweet deals potentially, and save you thousands of dollars in mortgage insurance premiums. The other thing that we offer to all staff members are staff benefits, which are really important. So I mentioned the 85%, which you're all eligible for without the mortgage insurance. I mentioned the 90% once you get to a certain level and you've got your CPA or CA and you earn greater than 150K. But anything that you do through us, say a refinance or a new loan, we'll give you 2 by $299 gift vouchers, so essentially $600 of gift vouchers for new loans or refinance loans that are settled through us. Also, if you refer anybody to us, so family, friend, somebody outside the firm, we'll give you a $299 gift voucher if that deal settles. And at the moment, we do a lot of our funding is through Westpac, so a lot of our specialisation in the Medico space goes through Westpac. So Westpac are actually the bank that allows us to go to 85% for staff members as well. So anything that goes through them at the moment, they're offering a $2,000 rebate on refinances. And they also now offer a $1,000 rebate on in purchases. So that's just a bit of money back after you go and buy a property or refinance your property. And also through Westpac and a couple of our banks, we are able to offer a dedicated relationship manager. So that means after your funds settle for transactional purposes and things like that, you can actually get somebody on the phone to talk to and help you with any banking requirements that you might have. Our Westpac guy, Brett Friedman, he actually works on the floor with me a couple of days a week here, so we've got a very good relationship with Westpac. And this is about us. It's quite small now, I'll try and look at that. But look, I've been working in banking and finance for over 20 years. I've had probably around 15 years as a private banker at a few different banks. That's looking after the lending and wealth requirements and banking requirements of high net worth families and individuals. It's all about providing clients with the most appropriate and competitive loan structures. That's our focus. And as I mentioned, I've been in private banking, etc. for many years. Rachel at the back. Rachel's our finance consultant who's recently joined me in our little team. Rachel's got a very long history in banking and finance as well. So Rachel has been employed for over 20 years in banking. She's been a risk and lending analyst, a lending manager, financial planning practice manager, and associate private banker. So the team that is on hand here is a very experienced team, and we can help obviously our clients, but we can help you guys in the future as well. So if there's anything you want to talk about regarding finance, approach myself or approach Rachel, and we can help you out.